world? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, felt like having a discussion today about mental health and awareness. I noticed a bunch of my family members and friends are struggling with mental health, and I find that I've been very blessed to be able to deal with my own mental health very well. I think there's a couple things that people need to be able to acknowledge. One thing that helps me with mental health is perception. Perception goes a long way. Perception can have you thinking that the whole world is against you and that there's nothing you can do and everyone's against you and there's no end and there's no tomorrow. An example could be, I took a test, I studied for the test. At the same time studying for the test, I gotta go to work. I got kids in the background, can't concentrate. Everyone's just going against me. My friends are calling me stupid. My kids are crying, don't know the value of a dollar, how hard I gotta work. And I just gotta pass this test. And then you end up failing the test, and you're like, oh man, everyone's against me. I wasn't meant to receive these blessings. But it's all perception. You have to look at it like this. Maybe you couldn't get over that hurdle today, but did you die? Did you die? You didn't die, right? So just figure out what you did wrong, learn from your mistakes, move forward, prosper, get good at failing. A lot of people are scared of failure, and this as well can make you feel really down and depressed. You have to get past that, because oftentimes, like young kids feeling depressed. Oh my gosh, the end of the world. I talked to this person, they didn't give me any love. At the end of the day, there's always tomorrow. Jay-Z said a nice line that I always like to think back on. He said, let the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. As long as you keep on moving forward and fighting to move forward, fighting for your tomorrows, fighting for better health, fighting for better mental strength, praying for better mental strength, you'll do better tomorrow. And there's always going to be bigger, tougher days. What you're dealing with right now is not going to be so big tomorrow, a month, a year, 10 years down the line. It will be like, wow, I can't believe that I thought that was such a crazy struggle. I can't believe. Like when I was younger, I used to get disciplined by my parents. My grandfather, I remember I was like 12. I got in a street fight, and the kid was bigger than me. He was like maybe 20 pounds bigger than me, and I was busting him up. I was beating him up for like an hour because I'm skinny, so my punches aren't like hurting him as much, but it was like strong enough to knot him up real good. So then my grandfather comes and he sees me like at a time frame when I'm like losing, like how it's going back and forth. So the guy got me up on the car, and he's letting me have it for like a good 30 seconds, right? But my grandfather didn't know that that's been happening the whole time. Like he'd get on me, that I'd get on him, and he'd get on me, that I'd get on him. And we just kept on getting like second wins, and I, at the end of the day, I was winning. I was busting him up real good, because I was guarding my face good, I was guarding my chin good, and he just wasn't. He wasn't doing it, maybe because he thought that I was skinny or something, that I couldn't guard my face, or that I wouldn't affect him because I'm so skinny. And so my grandfather, he pulled me up out of that incident, trying to protect me. And I looked at him, I was so furious, like he's over here trying to take away my glory. So I swung on my grandfather. We went to the bodega, we went to the corner store, and I swung on him. I'm like, why are you trying to do that to me? So when I swung on him, right, he lifted me up, and then freaking threw me like, go to the wall or something like that, right? Because I'm so light at the time. I'm probably like 100 pounds, I don't know, at 12 years old. So he picked me up, threw me, and it bought me a bag of chips and said, shut up. I was so tight. I went home and, trying to get my frustration out. I opened up my coloring book. I started like drawing like all sorts of death wishes on him, like I'll kill you, ah! You know what I'm saying? And as I got older, I look back at that. When I got older and I finally moved out of my parents' crib, and I started to like see what the real world was like, on your own 2 feet. I started to appreciate all of the adversity that I had to go through in order to even get that far. You know what I mean? Started to appreciate my grandfather more, appreciate my parents more, because I was able to see that if maybe I didn't have these lessons or these people trying to help me out and steer me in the right direction, that maybe, who knows which direction I would have went, you know what I mean? So, it's a blessing. It took me years to be able to look back at that and be like, he actually had my back. He wasn't that bad. And you know what also helps me perception-wise is when you see people in your mind are doing you wrong, you have to put yourself in their shoes. You got to think about it from like 360. You got to look at your view and don't just be selfish. Look at their view. Why might they be saying what they're saying? Why might they be doing what they're doing? Why might they be feeling like they need to interrupt what's going on and try to like help you right quick? And you find out by doing that they just had your best interest at heart, and sometimes it might take years for you to realize that, but it's true. It's true. It's so true. And you start to appreciate it. Like, all these people really had your back, but maybe you was just tripping and you was just in the wrong mindset at that time. And you look back at it, you laugh, and you just sit back like, man, I was bugging. I must have been a bug out. And we were bug outs as kids, we were young, 12, drinking Smirnoff Ice, buying it from the stores, paying adults more money to go buy it for us and stuff. We was bugging. And then, just ego tripping, straight ego tripping. A lot of drama, a lot of things that put us in despair has to do with our ego. Your ego will get you in trouble. Your ego, like, I can't believe this is going on to me in my life. Ah! Your ego will really jack you up, So, like, put yourself, like, look at it from everyone's eyes. Look at it from God's eyes, right? Why must he be putting you through this? Look at it from the person who's standing in your way's eyes. Look at it from maybe their parents' eyes, right? What made them turn out like this? What made them move like this? And then you really start to appreciate, like, they're just doing the best they could with the cards that they was dealt. And, you was dealt your own cards, and you just gotta make the best of your situation in the most positive possible manner. And that's how you get forward. Bowling, you're like, yo, or any kind of sport, you're playing basketball, someone shoots better than you, you boxing, somebody keeps on catching you in the chin, and the first thing that you think about is, oh snap, I'm not guarding my chin, this person's faster than me, what can I do to get faster? This person keeps on hitting me in the chin, what can I do to guard my chin? I keep on, I don't know how to lean back. I don't know how to move left and right with my head, right head movement. Okay, well, you need to learn that. You got to do that drill, so you can stop, getting hit like that, getting tagged. So at the end of the day, it's just, you got to take accountability for your own actions, and accountability will set you free. Like, even when it might not have been your fault, you guys got to look at it like it is your fault and just move forward. And that's how you do the best you could do, like you get pulled over by a cop maybe that was, he felt like, oh, they're being abusive, why are they messing with me, right? Put yourself in a better position, drive in the slow lane if you have to, get cameras on your car, even if the cop was wrong, the lesson that it might have taught you is you need to be well prepared with cameras on your car. You need to be well prepared with having some kind of defense against all of this happening so it doesn't happen to you again in this fashion. When you go to court and you're trying to fight your ticket, if you have no footage, well, you might probably lost that, right? And these are just like easy little fixes that you could do, but you will never see these fixes if you never begin to take accountability for your actions and accountability for others' actions towards you, like defensive accountability. So, it's my little 2 cents, little thought process. That's it for today. Peace.